welcome back to our next episode of Valheim. Alrighty, so we have finished our audition from our last episode, and we've hunted Eikthyr. We pretty much got everything basically all set up and ready to go. We got our two pickaxes. I decided offline I am going to make the third. Why? One, why not? First of all, I don't think I need this piece or anything. Oh, why am I missing? Just not enough wood would be my guess. Yep. Alright, so 10 pieces of wood. We have 4 more. Because we are basically we're gonna, one, why not, and then two, we're gonna be out and about. I am going to also look at building us a cart. That's could not think. Do I not have? Oh, I can't build the cart yet. Okay. I must need something to get the cart, and I can't remember what it is. So we're going to stick with my original offline plan, which is to explore into the Black Forest, probably up in this region. Who knows where we're going to end up. And from there, find ourselves some dungeons, because we need those. Locate and mark the said dungeons, and also any copper deposits. And if we run along any shorelines, we'll go ahead and grab some tin while we're out. Just because. We're going to need lots of that, as Lowell has lots of copper, but right now I want to focus on just finding a little bit, exploring just a little tad bit, getting into some dungeons, that's a for sure thing, and just locating some copper deposits, at least initially, because then we can get a cart and bring a cart along with us and try to get more resources per trip. We are in the Black Forest now, so we have some new things. The thistles, we'll go ahead and grab these. They don't weigh anything. We'll need them down the road, so we might as well grab them. Now we're, along with looking for dungeons, blueberries, we are looking for what's going to look like a rock mound, but at least initially, but they could be either a rock mound or a copper mound. So as we search about, see, like here, there's a mound, and there is a skeleton, which it probably indicates a dungeon nearby, or at least a, if not a dungeon, like a sort of a building. Come here. Now we're gonna try and block this guy right in the right time. Oh, nope, we didn't do it. There, we parried him, and it stuns him. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that guy. Alright, so we should have easily taken care of them there. This is a rock mound. Oh, and we're on the dungeon. But this is kind of the mound we're looking for, like this. That one's set up a little bit higher. This is the dungeon entrance, by the way. We're going to see him. Treasures lie below. Delves and dungeons can be found across the 10th world. They're a monument of the past, most often filled with riches of the civilizations long lost. Alright. Bring a light source. So we're going to go ahead and mark this. Now, what my thing is I use this icon for dungeons. So if you want to make a marker, you have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 markers here. That you can select by left clicking, and then you come over to where you want to mark and double click. Then at the bottom you get to label it. It's always in all caps, so before I go on, I believe this is copper because of the little specks here. Yep, see, the difference between here when I'm looking at it, it says copper, and I go over here to this rock mound and it says nothing. So besides the little coppery sparkles that you see kind of blended into the rock, if you get up to it, it will also say that. Now I use this icon for my mines, so I'll put copper. And trust me, you do want to mark these because you will be running back and forth multiple trips, even to this guy right here. The dungeons, it's up to you, based on if you clear it, because they don't reset, at least without a mod or some other method. Naturally, in vanilla game, they don't seem to respawn. Now I'm gonna get prepped because sometimes there is an open door, and that's a closed door, that's a closed door, and I don't see, so we're gonna, okay. So we have, remember your torches do wear out as used, so there's a door there, the door there. I do the right shoulder rule, right hand rule, and now I see kind of through the door, it looks like something, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and there's this. Oh, schnickers, that's a 2-star skeleton. That is not good. This is gonna be a death, I have a feeling. Yeah, we're gonna run. Oh, we died. Okay. Our first death, I think. Anyway, 2-star right off the bat. Not good. So here's how I'm going to address this. I want this dungeon. It's going to be a while before I'm ready to take him on, or to do any other methods. What am I thinking here? One, I got to make a club. 6 wood. When you die, you lose some skill. You know what? You lose skill. You lose XP of some of this, if not all, to some point. Where is not trophies? Here, active effects, no skill drain. So if you die, you won't lose any more skill points, basically. And you'll see that up in the top right by the map. It says the skull and crossbones, no skill drain. So real quick, I am going to, to upgrade the club, I need that. Okay. So anyway, I'm just gonna put this wood back and run back. So since I don't have any skill drain, I'm gonna try and force this to die, which means I may have to die a couple times, just to try and kill this guy. So we're going, we gotta go more northish. If I could get another food item on the way, that would be nice. You know, a berry or a mushroom. I'm not interested in fighting anything. Now you have to get your gear. Where you die, you will get a scroll and crossbones. So you have to, it marks it, so you have to go back and get it. If you have enough inventory, available open inventory slots between your hotbar and the backpack-ish, whatever, and you click E on your little stone that indicates your body, where you died, it will put everything back. If you're completely, it remembers where they were located, so if that spot is open, it will put them back into that exact same spot if it's open. If it's not open, it'll just take the next available spot. Oh, I hate that stutter so bad. So we are back, and we're gonna go in, and we're probably gonna die again, but as long as we can get some damage, this might be a little boring, and if it is, I will do some editing and whatnot. However, I got my stuff. You know what? Let's go out here. Let's gear up, give ourselves at least somewhat of a chance. So see, everything's sort of in its same place. So we can gear up here and we will get some more stamina. So now I don't know if we'll get lucky here. We're just going to swing away because this is not good. Trying to kill the second. There we go. So we are going to run out for just a minute because we actually somehow did not get hurt. I don't even know how that happened. But anyway, I just wanted to get out to get the stamina back. So now we should be able to do this just fine. Oh, and these guys are shooting arrows. I hate the arrow guys, but they usually are easy enough to defeat. It's just these guys have. All right, so there's just too many. I should have blocked. I should have done it, taken it, without trying to be a brain dead attacker. I assumed that I lived the last time with the 2-star and them that I would this time. I was wrong. Well, this time we don't have to really do anything. We're just gonna eat some food again. And this time we're just gonna go back, get our stuff, because we should be okay now that that 2-star's gone and we got the majority of them. More than likely there is a spawner there in that doorway area somewhere nearby. And if there is, you'll notice it'll be like kind of like a mound with blackish hazy smoke coming off of it. And there's different spawners, I think, for different types of mobs, but for the skeletons, that's what it somewhat would look like. So more than likely it's in there. So when you see a spawner, you really want to hit that spawner and as quickly as you can. But since we're in the entranceway, we really didn't have choice to look for it. So we're just kind of going through this, but we should be fine. Well, hopefully, because I don't know how the spawner works when you're not around. Like, is it still spawning while I was running back? So we gotta hurry up and get this stuff and see if we can get lucky here and get things. Come on. Alright, I can barely see you, but there you are. What is your problem? What is going on? Wow, couldn't see his health bar. Must have been some kind of glitch. Alright, so we need to go in here just in case there's a spawner. I'm not doing the right hand roll, sorry. Just looking around. Okay, so there is not a spawner there. You can get these mushrooms for now. I leave them, and be careful that you don't miss the chests. So you need some money and amber. You need all that stuff. Okay, come on out. I am not fight. I notice fighting in the doorway is not usually in your best interest. Seems to have a hard time. Oh, come on. Okay, alright. Not doing the greatest here. Alright. Anyway. You basically, you're hitting the door instead of hitting them. So. Alright, right hand roll. You just gotta almost gotta let your eyes adjust. Where are you going? I'm over here. Weird. Okay, that's something weird. What is going on with this AI? I've never seen it quite do that. not seen it do that before. Alright. So onward we go. Throw the light up. Oh, that's a spawner right there. We need to kill that now. Okay. Now that we got that done, I mean the spawner killed, that's a big thing. Alright, so here we are in an area that's the chest, typical, let's get the chest item. Gotta look around, see this on the ground, you'll see these around, and ambers and jades, and so you want to get that, and there's another one here, and there's some coins, so sometimes you gotta do that. Now these are Surtling cores. This is why we come to the dungeon. The main reason, I should say. I need to make some room, and what we'll do is we will throw that out. Surtling cores lets us do smelters, kilns, and portals. At least in the beginning. I don't know if it does anything else, but... So, we're going back, because we want more. Ooh, oh, come on. Come on. I'm over here. Come to me. What are they doing? Weird. Alright. It's not as easy. It gets easy, I should say. I mean, armor, when you get armor, upgraded weapons, and oh, another... Oh, don't get hit. Oh, I got hit. Don't get hit, don't get hit. Block, 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 block. Alright, I'm coming. I'm gonna try and hit all these at once. I'm gonna die. Yep, I knew it. And that's a bad spot. Dungeons are not this hard. I just suck. So, well, sometimes they can be. Usually the first run or two, and if I was to spend my time just doing copper, but I need the Surtling cores as well. So the Surtling cores are a must-have. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You can't make your armor without it. You can't make your upgraded weapons. Well, I can upgrade the weapons, but your next tier weapons are coming from copper and tin, bronze, one of those three. Now that is not good that I died at the spawner without killing the spawner. So we gotta hopefully our health will get up high enough for us before we get there. Oh, and all these, you have to get rid of these. Oh, come on. Get. You had to come and hit me. Oh, you're chasing me. The AI is acting really weird. Like their pathing is all out of whack. Wonder if the recent update or two that they've had put out, small updates, have done something weird to the AI. Anyway, I'm not running because I want my freaking health to go up. But I think I heard some gray doors. See how this is gonna go. Now, if they don't, that damn stutter. It's like a 1 second freeze. Anyway, if they don't come, and I can get back to that first Surtling core room. Oh shit. Don't chase me. Oh, come on. Get that basically. Come on. to sit here and wait for my health, which is not good, because I can hear a skeleton. Hopefully they're not going to keep spawning. I don't know how the spawner works, like, you know, spawn up to X amount, or, oh, come on, no. You know, the AI sometimes is really good, and then it's like stupid, like that neck. Anyway, I'm gonna. Oh, here we go again. Again, I think it's par for course though for me. That my first dungeon of every run I've played in this game has been of similar of similar antics of death and repeat and run and repeat and whatnot. So, while it can be disheartening, it's just a fact for my life of gaming, at least in this game. Now, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is crappy," you know. Oh, don't even. You know, with the whole how dark it is in the dungeon, or even currently where we're at now. There is an item you can get from the trader. Kind of spoiler alert here. That will it's a circlet, I think it's called. It's basically a headpiece. Crap. That you can put on your head instead of a helmet, and it's got light source basically. What the hell was that? Gotta get off. Nighttime is not a good time to go through the forest when you're not ready. So this is not fun. Now, what we can do is close the door, and just kind of let our health get up. So we're gonna do that.
A few moments later.
Okay, now hopefully, since we have no weapon, we're gonna be able to get through to this here. At least back to that first spot where we died a second time, which was in here. No, it's the next spot. And there's probably a skeleton in here yet. No. Okay, so all we got now again is, well, we got that thing, but we have to go back to where we first died, right here, and try to play it a little bit smarter here. Okay. Whew. Alright, so let's get our stuff. Take all, and we're getting there. And we need to drop something here. Oh no. No. You just go there. And we drop that. Put on our armor again. Hopefully that's the last death in this dungeon. Hopefully. Now we can go. I always, see there's a ruby and an amber. There's always a little stone there. That is not something to pick up there. Look all over here. We'll get our circling core. We want as many as those as we can handle. Always look in the corners. And take the money, because when we do find the trader, it'd be nice to have, I think it's 950 is what we need for the first thing, which is the belt. Are we already in here? Yeah. Oh, I think we're going backwards. Okay. So we went to the right, Yep. Alright. Ha. Not a pun. Not intended, at least. Okay. So we're back on track, and we're at the end of this. Sometimes you gotta look here too for, you know, like an amber or a pearl. Um, so we did that room. I think we peeked in here already, but nope, nope, see? Dark, dark, dark. I think I was saying before, I'm not sure, it was there's a circlet you could buy too, that it's kind of like a head lantern. It's not as bright as a torch, but it is worth something. Okay, so we gotta go here, and I can hear. Say I can hear him. I'm always off on the swing to block. Block, 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 block. Run, 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 run. I'm dead. I am so dead. Run this way. Block. Swing, swing, block. There we go. Whew. A little scary. I was hoping not to die again, so let's eat some food here. Get a little more of the health side. And back in here, hopefully no more spawners. And see here, you gotta watch for these two and these little rock formations. So we got 2 doors here. And I can hear a skelly in the left door. Whoop. Oh, come on. There, I'm kind of like blocked up here, so I'm going to back up. Give myself some open space. See if the fricker comes. Here we go. You'll kind of learn when to use the torch and when not. I mean, of course, it'll be a personal preference. Oh, oh. Alright, run this way. Let's do what we did last time here. This is not where I wanted to be. There we go. Come on, stupid game stopping thingy. Trying to watch out for the bow and arrow guy. He's the one that's actually hurting me. Because I was fighting in melee and he's just standing back shooting, which is, well, what you would want a smart AI to do. So now we have to... Oh, see, he got me there. Why I do the right hand, right shoulder rule. Alright, I seen that I'm missing something there. Don't worry, I'm not going to pass it up. I just wanted to make sure there weren't any more skeletons or a spawner. So. Alrighty. So, that's this side of the dungeon. On the lookout for anything you missed. And that was the first thing. And now sometimes there's a third door here. In this case, there's not. There's 2. Oh, there's a spawner. Lucky on that one. Nice. No, we're gonna go back since we got the spawner, because we want to do the right hand roll, even though that was what happened. So we'll come back to you and see here. You'll see the bones there. You can pick them up too. You want a lot of them. Certling core. We will look around for anything on the floor. Basically, if it's safe, I'll pull out my torch. Now I know I'm lost now. Okay, so this way. And I think we came through here already, but we're gonna make sure. Yeah, just making sure. I hate to miss Certling cores, especially in the beginning. Pay a little close attention. You'll miss things like that. Not the end of the world, of course, but in the beginning, you want the money. Money's more important in the beginning because until you get things, I would say, so far, the only two things I've purchased have been the belt, which increases your carry capacity, and that circlet that gives you a little bit of light in the dungeons, which to me is very, very helpful. So anyway, we've gotten that. We've got some Certling cores. We've marked our first piece of copper that we found, and we can get rid of those death. You right-click on it. If I wanted to get rid of this, I'd right-click. You can also hide. I can right-click on the icon over here, and you see it grays out, and bring it back. So eventually, if you get tons and tons of markers, map pins, that's how you can kind of clean up your map a little bit. So we're going to head back, and we're going to kill these guys first. Oh yeah, I'm full up, so we're just going to head home. Otherwise we would have done some mining, but we got to turn in stuff, especially these Certling cores, and maybe craft a couple things out of them. And of course, repair our equipment. Maybe get a rested bonus as well. Just drop some things off. Basic housekeeping stuff. And we're... Oh, more. I see mushrooms. I do. I like mushrooms. Grab them, grab them, grab them. Okay, let's repair first. I always like to try to remember to repair. And now we could throw our stuff in here, away, or in storage, I mean. We do have some of that. Trophies. More trophies. This, of course. These. Feathers. We can just boom, 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 put that there. I'm going to keep the Certling cores on me for a minute. These I'm going to throw in here for now. And we could do some upgrades like to the armor and stuff. But I'm not going to waste anything on that right this second. The club, iffy. We're gonna see. We're gonna think about this. In the meantime, what I'm looking at is we have some new items now because we've found some coins. We can make a coin pile or a coin stack. Crafting wise, we can now make a smelter and a charcoal kiln, and that takes 5 and 5 of Certling cores. That's why, initially, why we need Certling cores, and we need 1 of each of those. And we can now make a deer rub, which I'm not so worried about. Stone, though. Let's go ahead and grab our stone. And how many? Okay, so we can only make 1 thing. So since I can only make 1 thing, can I make this? I don't think so. I think, you know what? I think in the beginning it's going to be just fine. So since we can only make 1 thing, I'm going to make a kiln. Because right now, we need charcoal. Lots and lots of charcoal. So I'm going to put my Certling cores there. I'm going to, well, it fits 25. That's why I'm grabbing a stack. So you come up here and just, you can either hold E or you can constantly press E over and over again, which goes slightly faster, but you know, I'm not going to sit there and press it 25 times. So that's going to make us some coal. We are going to go back up to where we were at and get some copper. Now, the nice thing is destruction of that kiln will get us our Certling cores back, all of them, all 5 of them. So we can get some charcoal, and if we need to spin that over to a furnace, we can. You know, so if we get some charcoal, then get say, hey, we got some copper and we need to make make some stuff out of it. We can just bounce it back and forth until we get more Certling cores. Right now, I'm just gonna go get some copper. I'm not gonna do a full-blown copper mine out of this, so. Just gonna get a little bit of copper, at least. I'd like to make, basically when we get, I think it's, I'm gonna need 10 too. Those deer are just right there. Need the hides. Oh, don't move. Oh, come on. Dummy me. Alright, this is another one of those rune stones. See what it says. Oh, one of the long ones. I will let you guys pause and read that. So now that we're at there, we're going to look for mounds like this that anywhere and everywhere in the Black Forest, and because we want copper. We're going to need, in the beginning, I would say 3 to 4 mounds in the beginning that we're going to completely mine out. At the minimum, 3 or 4. Might be more than that. You're just scared and confused, aren't you? So, let's start some mining here. So how I do it is I like to kind of get a little circle around. I'm going to be getting a lot of rock. I'm going to need a lot of rock eventually down the road. But I try to find like the outline of the node. This is my very OCD method of it. It takes a lot longer. Is that copper and copper? Right next to each other? Oh, how nice. 2 copper nodes right next to each other. Beautiful. Just getting rid of some of this dirt. Anyway, as I was saying, I like to go all the way around because just what you see isn't all the copper. It kind of goes out to its perimeter and down a little bit. Not fully, but you'll find some sporadic pieces mixed in underneath when it looks like it's all gone. So if you wanna definitely get every single little piece out of each node, you kind of look around. Now there are some people who do drop mining. I've tried it once. It didn't work for me. So I'm not going to try it again. And the reason why it didn't work is one of twofold. Either I didn't do it right, or I heard that the devs kind of made it either harder to do or impossible to do. I'm not sure which. So now it looks like a mix of stone in here, I think. I'm hearing monster or dwarves. Deal with these guys. Back to mining here. As you can see, the pickaxe is already 3/4 degraded, which is why a lot of people will bring more than one, and why I decided to go ahead and just do what majority of people seem to do, which is to do 3. One, because I know I'm OCD and I like to do how I'm doing it around the node. Clear this out. Come here. Clear you guys out. Now, the furs here, I think, are going to give me a discovery. Oh, Yule tree. Forgot I can make that. I think of core wood. There's wood, and then there's core wood, or fine wood and core wood, and there's probably more than that. But those are the only woods that I've ever found so far. Like I said, when I first started, I've only really stepped my toes into the next biome. I've done a couple dungeons in the next biome, and that's about it. So I know I have to get rid of this stuff, so I am going to clear it out for a visual sake. Plus, I'm going to need lots and lots and lots and lots of wood for my kiln. I saw that coming a mile away and I did it anyway. This is part of the reason why it takes forever for me to do a copper mine, is because I clear everything out and I hate things being in my way. I hope that hits them. Oh, That would have been sweet if it would have hit him. Are you guys coming? Hey, you guys coming? You guys gonna find a pathing to me? Come on. Get some. Got a new trophy item. I got fine wood and core wood out of furs, but maybe I'm mistaken. I am full up. Alright. So unfortunately, since we really do need this wood, we are going to make our run back. Man, I am really surprised I don't have access. I can't remember what gives us access to the what is it? The trailer, I can't remember the name of it. Damn it! It's like a wheelbarrow you tow behind you, wagon. My goodness, my brain. The wagon can hold, I think like 9 different items. I think, and I think like well, a bunch more weight. I don't know if it's like 600 weight or whatever. And you just pull it behind you, set it down. It's a little kludgy until you get used to it, but it's definitely something good for long hauls. We'll come back for you. And besides, it's nighttime, so we'll put things away, then try to have a nap. Actually, we can have a nap and then put things away. Okay. Let's put our wood away. Later. Pretty much just those guys, right? Yeah. Alright, repair up. And you know what? We need to put the coal. Actually, what we need to do is this. This is what we need to make a chest for the coal. Right next to it. And put the coal in there. And put wood back in here. Constantly making coal. Constantly. That's all I can say. At least in the beginning. I don't know how it is long term, but in the beginning, constantly make coal. Now we're going to head on back. I hear you. Just don't see you. Oh well. Run. That's why getting a wagon really helps on making the trips you do basically. If you're only mining, ore is heavy. So I don't know how many trips you'd be saving, but with miscellaneous stuff, you're at least saving 3 trips. With between wood creature kill loot stuff. And looking for those trees I knocked down. There they are. Again, we want all that loots. All that big fat loots. And back to our mining. Really should get a piece of copper just to make sure I have a recipe. Oh, and the recipe's unlocked for anything for looting a piece of copper. Even just in case it doesn't need copper. I don't know if that's what's stopping me from getting the wagon, whether it's that or tin, or if it's fine wood or core wood, basically. You bear tiding. You bring tidings. Raw ore needs to be refined in the smelter before you can work it in the forge. To build a smelter, you need a certain core. Search for them. Yep, beneath the earth, which he means in the dungeons. Yep. Jesus freaking! Let's go. What? Oh, I can't wait until I get my mace. Like, one or two hit those guys. Okay, there we go. Get rid of this little tree. To be honest with you, this is probably the most inefficient way of doing it. I just can't help myself. I literally have a hard time not doing it this way. My dang obsessive compulsiveness crap. Skeleton has come. Oh, Schnickers. Oh, nice. Oh, I thought I did the third swing thinking I was gonna stun him. Assumptions. I should not have assumed. So here we go again. Death. Losing some skills. Blah, blah, blah. And since we're here, we're gonna do this. Gonna feed our kiln. Trust me. Feed your kiln. Feed it always, feed it often. And here we go. I am surprised I've seen such high. The heck? high, stars, 1 stars and 2 star mobs already. I don't know how that works at all, to be honest with you, but I've just usually haven't seen them until I'm like getting in really into the copper. Like I'm actually been through a few dungeons, smelted copper. I got some copper tools and whatnot. Is usually when I start seeing those. I thought they were associated with like um, your progression. That somehow it was linked to maybe you acquiring like a piece of bronze gear or something, and it says, oh, the programming says once he's got bronze, now you can start spawning, 1 stars, and once he gets this, you can start spawning 2 stars or whatnot. But I have no. Oh, yes, you come here, and I'm gonna run this way and see if I can get my stuff before. Oh. Yes, run away. Let me get my armor on. Something is like outlandishly wrong with the AI pathing all of a sudden. I mean, I have, I have, I've seen them do some weird pathing, but this is definitely out there. How is, see, he shouldn't be. Maybe there's something to do. That should have blocked. However, it has to do with your health, and maybe it has to do also with how much damage they hit for, and with him being a harder skeleton. Something we'll have to figure out together, but that would be my assumption. That he's hitting me harder, so... Alrighty, so we've kind of gotten our... almost. Got our perimeter down here, pretty much. Oh, I hate that. We got it all handled here. Looks like it. Clear off this junk. And we'll just get right into the copper. Come get some. And as you can see, I've now gone through 1 pickaxe, and I'm on to pickaxe 2. So now we just mine the copper. Of course, underneath this cap is going to be dirt. And then, but still underneath the dirt here, there's going to be hidden copper. A stump. I can get rid of this just for the hell of it. makes that stamina go slower. Are we full already? Oh, well, no. See, 5 pieces of copper weigh 50, so what is that? Is that 10 a piece? My brain not working? My brain not working? What the heck? Yep. 10 pounds or whatever units of weight per copper. Again, why I want a wagon. So maybe we will go and try and get some tin. Maybe the tin unlocks the wagon. I don't think you need tin to make the wagon, so you know what? I think it's fine. I think that's what it is. I think I need to get a copper axe so I can a copper axe so I can get the wood that I can't chop down currently, the second tier trees. Once I do that, then I think I unlock the wagon. So I will need some tin to make bronze. But maybe we'll just finish mining that copper and working on charcoal in the meantime. There temporarily. This is why I usually only made 2 pickaxes, because I was usually weighted down beforehand, but maybe it was all down to the fact that I didn't make the axe fast enough, get the wood fast enough, so I could make a wagon. And other people were like, hey, I already got a wagon. And it's like, my play style is more slow and chilled. Rain doesn't want to quit, man. I mean, it sounds like it's restarting even before it stopped. It's like, come on, man. Cut me some slack. Anyway, back to getting this copper. And mining from up top seems to do more damage to it. So let's see here. Mining from the side here. Watch the damage numbers. 5, 4, 4, 5, 4, 3, 6, 9, 4, 4. So at 6, 5-ish looks like the highest amount of damage we've gotten per swing. 7, 1 there. So now if we go on top of it, get some stamina back here. Oh, you're grayling. I do not want to waste a fire arrow on you. So now being back on top of the and striking down, we got a 9.1, 8.1, like still a 5, a 9. I've seen 10 and 12. So I don't know. It's kind of horse apiece if you end up falling like I did, but you can usually get it where you're not falling down. Oh, this rain is causing the stamina to regain so slow. Thought I heard something. Ah, oh, we'll get her from the side. Wow, it's stopping the rain, finally? fight you. You hit me anyway, so now you gotta die. That little spray up in the air does like a heal, an AoE heal for him and his kind. The spray out his mouth and outward in a cone is poison. 10-second dot. Oh boy. Die here. Move, move, move. Oh, this is not gonna work well. I need to put my stuff away so I can get some distance. I'm gonna fight these guys. I'm just using terrain to my advantage. Okay, got one. Right, I kind of did a little too close to call, but I got it done. Yes, dear, I want more of your hides, but I do not have the time right now. Yeah, not too worried about stone. We're going to have so much stone. Especially the way I mine, we're going to have plenty of stone. Well, I shouldn't say that, but short term we will. When you do get to fine wood and core wood, you want to be very careful about filling up your kiln. You don't want to put any of that wood in there. It will auto-select from some left to right, up to down, whatever that path is in your inventory. I do not know. So you want to be careful. There. These are buke berries. Just think of puke berries. It basically makes you throw up and your meals, or meals, I'm not sure, are empty. So let's find out. Never done it before. Oh, you gotta love it. So anyway, you see that my food bar is empty. That's hilarious. We need to make some more food, by the way. Well, we'll at least make that stuff. And while that's cooking, let's do a repair. Alright, so we got a little bit more of that. Oh, we were going to sleep, I believe. That's what I was going to do now. So anyway, what I think we're gonna do here is we're gonna call this an episode, and I'm gonna do some offline uh, copper mining and kind of build up our copper reserves, our copper ore reserves, and keep feeding the kiln while I'm at it. And that's going to be a bunch of boring stuff, just me running back and forth. There's two mountains right next to each other that I'm going to try and knock out. And then we'll come back and try to find some more dungeons and go get some, maybe some aluminum mixed in there and whatnot. So anyway, thanks everybody. Catch you next episode.